today with us
Anna from the Philippines. Yay!
Let's put some questions. What were the reasons that made you choose Romania for exchange?
Funny thing, because when I chose the country for the exchange program, I knew that I wanted to go to Europe. So the first thing I thought of was where I didn't go yet. So I guess Romania was one place that I didn't go yet because yeah, it looks interesting for me because I don't know if when else I would get the chance to go to Romania. So there, I chose Romania.
And what are the differences between AIESEC Manila, Ateneo de Manila and AIESEC Oradea?
AIESEC Ateneo de Manila. That's kind of hard for me since I'm not really an active member because I'm just new. I just came in from the GIP process. So I haven't had much experience in Manila. But then I could say that AIESEC Manila is super big, that they can't really accommodate all the members. Like, the number is not well utilized. So when I was there, I was like, oh, but I'm not doing anything. But then here in Oradea, I see that every member really works. And then even if you guys are a small number, you still get to give and disseminate tasks to everyone. So I think that's something that's good. But then, what else? AIESEC Ateneo de Manila. I guess it's also, how do I say this? It's bigger in the sense that I don't see it as tight-knit as everybody here. Because everybody here is like super friends. I don't know, maybe with the higher ups are they're really close, but I'm not really, whatever. I'm not sure because I'm not really an active member there.
Okay. Let's talk a bit about the Philippines. Tell us something about your country.
My country, I'm not being biased or anything, but I think it's super, super pretty because I've been all around the country, and since it has 7,107 islands, there are so many different places to go there. Like it has, for me, it has everything. Like if you want to go to a big city, there's a big city there. But then if you're the outdoors person, there are lots of mountains, lots of beaches. And then what else? I think the food's great because well, actually you could find every kind of food there too. So I think it's a little mix of everything that you can find around the world.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And tell us some traditions from the Philippines.
Traditions. Well, yeah. Since we're mostly Catholic, religion there is a big thing. Like, people there are super religious. I don't know, like, for one thing, right now they're battling about this bill that's being passed in Congress. It's called the RH bill. And then, some conservative Filipinos, because of their religion, they believe that the bill is wrong. And then the state is battling. So it's like, you can really see the influence of church in our country. But then, yeah, because of the influence of religion, our families are also close-knit. And then we really give importance to different values and traditions. For example, during Holy Week, like, people wouldn't eat meat for 40 days and stuff like that. So I really think that religion is a big thing for our traditions.
And tell us some differences between the people from Romania and the people from the Philippines.
Honestly, at first, like when I went to Bucharest, I was super scared because when I asked the lady in the airport, I tried asking for directions, and she was like, "What? Can you speak louder? I can't hear you." And then she says, "Can't you speak Romanian?" Like, but I look Asian. How can I speak Romanian? So she was so mean to me. In the end, I was so scared of asking directions. So I just, okay, thank you. But then, yeah, I was so scared of asking people directions after that. Like I said, okay, I'm gonna find a map and I'm gonna do this on my own because I was so scared that people were like that. So when I was in the plane going to Oradea, I was like, oh my god, I wish people aren't like that there because I don't know how I'm gonna spend my month. But then I was super relieved to find out that people here are super nice, super accommodating, hospitable. I mean, yeah, and I was scared too that they wouldn't speak English that well. Because in Bucharest, in the airport, I was trying to talk to people. They were like, no English, no English. I was like, oh my god, how am I going to survive? And then I was also scared because my mom told me about the gypsies in Romania. But then I realized that, it's a cliche, it's not really that true. And then people here are really nice and friendly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell us something about the accommodation here.
It's awesome. I mean, yeah, I get a room all to myself. I get 3 beds, and the view outside is perfect. And then one time I was trying to wash my clothes. Yeah, since I wasn't trained in the Philippines to wash my clothes, I was like, oh, buttons in Romanian, can't understand that. But then, yeah, one girl went up to me and asked, do you need help? And she didn't speak Romanian that much, but then she was like pointing to the washing machine. So it was really nice of her, and she helped me close the washing machine. So the place is awesome, but then the people there are also really nice.
Let's talk about the Mindsense project. How was your first training?
My first training, yeah, it was funny because I arrived late. So my first training wasn't the same day as Vince's first training. But then, at the first, I was really intimidated because they're my age. So I was like, oh wow, I'm teaching people who are in my generation. So I'm like, oh, this is awkward. But then I was scared that if they found out what my real age was, they wouldn't take me seriously. But then after the first session, I realized that it doesn't really matter. Like, if you have the authority to teach, they would really respect you. So after my first training, it felt better for me to go through the other trainings. Like, it gave me strength, strength to go to the other trainings because I realized that it's okay and it's not really that hard.
Very good. What outdoor activities did you have with the students, high school students?
Yeah, I really wasn't able to spend that much time with them, or as much time as I would have wanted. But then, when I was able to spend time with them, it was usually after classes. Like, they would always invite us out. I would always get texts na, hey, could you drop by for drinks and stuff like that. So it's usually just talking to the girls because they're my age, so I would know stuff that they really like, or it would be watching movies or just simply going around or watching them do other activities. So that's just usually it. But then it's usually my how I connect with them is usually by talking to them. But then because I talk to them via chat like all the time, or at night they would always PM me or they would always text me. So there, I really talk to them that way.
What makes you proud from this teaching experience?
Makes me proud. First, what makes you proud? So it's usually, how do I say this? Because I was super insecure of myself if I could do it. Because I'm not, my major isn't really finance or marketing or management or whatever, but I really like math. But then it wasn't really my area of expertise. Like, okay, if you ask me to teach political science, maybe I would feel more comfortable. But then, yeah, I think it's branching out to the places where I'm not really familiar with. Like, it's opening my eyes to a new perspective. Because for me, capitalism is bad and socialism is good. So I was like, oh, now I'm being a capitalist. But then, yeah, I guess I'm proud that I was able to extend